Over the past half-century, the vast and gentle decline in fertility rate, or the number of children a woman can expect to bear during her lifetime, has been the most profound influence upon the great majority of humankind. In 1960, Asia, the world's most populous continent, had an average fertility rate of 5.8. By 2014 or thereabouts, the rate will reach a milestone of this huge change when it falls to 2.1. If sustained, this magic number, known as the replacement fertility rate, produces long-term equilibrium in the population. The fall in fertility has taken place worldwide. Latin America has experienced a decline almost exactly as great as Asia's. The fall in East Asia, where most Asians live, has been greater. But Asia is special for two reasons. First, the fall in Asia has been greater than it might appear because relatively high fertility in Western Asia has buoyed the continental average. Second, with a population of 4.3 billion, it's home to over half the world's people. Latin America's population is only 1/7 that of Asia. The fertility decline in the heavily populated areas of Asia has been greater. East Asian fertility has fallen to just 1.7, well below replacement. The decline in some places has been as sharp as any country has ever experienced. Bangladesh's rate fell from 6.9 to 2.9 in the 30 years after 1970. Iran, a Middle Eastern outlier, saw its rate crash from 6.5 in 1980 to 1.9 in 2005. Social transformations don't get more dramatic. On some estimates, a quarter of Asia's economic growth over the past 50 years has come from its favourable demographic pattern. As fertility falls, countries reap what is called a demographic dividend, the potential economic advantage that comes from a bulge of working-age adults and from having relatively fewer children and old people. Falling fertility matters because it's associated with higher standards of education, higher living standards, and somewhat greater female autonomy. But as fertility falls below the replacement rate, two problems emerge. One is that the economic advantages of favourable demography begin to dwindle. Between 2010 and 2020, according to the Chinese, the number of people aged between 15 and 59 in the country can be expected to decline by 30 million. So China is already experiencing a diminishing labour market. The other problem is that some countries slip into very low fertility and stay there, and people abandon the ideal of a two-child family. In China, the one-child policy has long assailed traditional ideas about family size. Sex-selective abortions also mean there will be fewer Chinese women of childbearing age.